So we are asked, what is the largest rectangle you could make with 36 inches of string? Justify your thinking with words and pictures. What is the smallest rectangle you can make with 36 inches of string? Justify your thinking with words and pictures there. So let's start off with what is the smallest. So the question asking you, what is the smallest rectangle you can make with 36 inches of string there? So now we have a rectangle there. So this plus this plus this plus this has to equal 36 there. So as we know in a rectangle there, this side and this side are the same, they're congruent, and this side and this side are congruent there. So instead of finding what it would be for all four there, you could just find out for this and for this there. So then that would be that and that would be that there. So you would have to divide it by 2 there, because you're finding out 2. So 36 divided by 2 is 18 there. So this side plus this side has to equal to 18 there. And then it would add up to 36 there if you rewrite there. So starting with the smallest there, so you can just start with 1 and 17 there. So 17, so this adds up to 36 there. So, and the area is, so if we find out what's the smallest there, we have to find out the area there. So the formula to find the area of a rectangle is base times height So base times height, 17 times 1 is 17 there. So this is the smallest. This is the smallest rectangle you can make with 36 inches of string there. So the answer for this part of the question is 17 by 1 there. So the smallest rectangle is 17 by 1. So that's the answer for the smallest there. So now the second part of the question is, what is the largest rectangle you can make with 36 inches of string there? So now an easier way to do this is just go step by step there. So now every time you increase the base, you have to decrease the height there. So I can go 1 to 2 there, have to decrease, so it'll be 16 there. So now let's see if it's the biggest there. We find the area, so we use the formula there, base times height there. So 16 times 2 is 32 there. So now we can go and check some more there. So now we go 3 and 15 there. So 15 times 3 there is 45 there. So now this is not the largest you can make there. So let's check some more there. So now 4 and 14. No, do the formula base times height there. 4 times 14 is 56 there. So now this is not the largest. So let's go again there. So now it's 5 and 13. So we do the formula base times height there. 13 times 5 is 65 there. So now this is not the largest there. We can go on there. 6 and 12. 6 times 12 there is 72 there. Now this is not the largest there. Now 7 and 11 there. 7 times 11 is 77. This is not the largest now. So now go on again. 8 and 10. 8 times 10 there is 80 there. So now this is not the biggest. So go on. next is 9 and 9 and 9 and 9 there. So 9 times 9 is 81. So this is not the biggest now. You can go on there. It would be 10 and 8. So 10 times 8 is 80. So this is not the biggest there. So your answer would be this. 81. It would be 9 and 9. So the answer, what is the largest rectangle you can make with 36 inches of string there? So the largest rectangle you could make with 36 inches of string would be 9 by 9. So your answer there, what is the largest rectangle you can make with 36 inches of string, is 9 by 9. And what is the smallest rectangle you can make with 36 inches of string, is 17 by 1 there.